Boris Johnson's getting a bit desperate to have people like him again, isn't he? So he's throwing out red meat policy like a butcher on steroids, amongst which he's decided to resurrect the spectre of right to buy, rolling it out to housing association tenants. Now, right to buy has been a decades-long failure, resulting in the housing crisis we see all around us today. People are stuck in temporary accommodation, B&Bs, hotels for extended periods of time because there's simply nowhere for them to go and live. The house building that was supposed to happen alongside right to buy never happened. Thatcher, when she introduced the scheme, said she'd build houses like for like, but for every council house sold. It just didn't happen, nor has it happened under any successive government afterwards. And alongside right to buy, Thatcher also scrapped regulations regarding private tenancies, from rent controls through to security of tenancy, leading to the mess of people having to move frequency in order to remain housed, if indeed there's another place for them to go anyway. What Johnson is proposing would worsen the situation. Michael Gove has again repeated that he'd build like for like, but 40 years of this policy has shown it just doesn't happen, and it won't happen now. And besides that, whoever believes anything Michael Gove says anyway? It's not even been thought through properly, because Johnson has said those in receipt of housing benefit or the universal credit equivalent will be able to use that towards their mortgage. Well, what about the deposit then? The average house price in the UK now is around £290,000. That would require something like a £60,000 deposit. Who has that? To qualify for any form of housing benefit, you can't have savings of any more than £16,000. So where is this deposit coming from for such people? It's already caused uproar among the right-wing knuckle-draggers who still believe if you're poorly paid or out of work and get housing benefit, that they're now going to be paying for dole dossers to be buying their houses. I'd wager many such people voted for Johnson. So how does he square that with his popularity drive? Aside from all of that, though, even if, as a benefit claimant, you got a mortgage, could you afford to take on the debt? Could you keep up with those payments? And what happens if you can't? There was some talk of an insurance, but would lenders even accept that? Because the government can't force banks to lend anyway. So is there even any legs in this policy, or is it just hot air? Tenants' rights need to return, but not this. The one eviction we all need to see right now is that of the man squatting in number 10.